Okay, I think that should be working. Yep. Okay, good. Now I need to see if other things are working. Let me change this to default. And I'll put it on my face for now. My face for now. There we go. Let's turn my head around. I am bald. Yes, I am. And today I'm trying something new. I'm using this thing called Restream. So I don't even know if it's working at the moment. So let's go have a look at ttkb.me/live. Oh, it is working. It's working. And on Twitter, is it working on Twitter? Because this is really cool. This could be really cool. There we go. Huh. Check that out. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do it now on Happy Sun, just to say, hey, get the word out. That's pretty cool. I'm on Twitter and YouTube at the same time. Okay, let's go back here. Tell everybody, hey, at Stream Buddies, I'm also live on Twitter. That's pretty cool, I think. That is pretty flipping cool. There we go. Okay. And OBS is here, the chat is waiting. Hey, hey GM, say hey when you're here. Okay guys, I will actually start drawing soon, promise. I'm just stoked about this. Okay, that's only on YouTube. Interesting. Okay. We are on Twitter, we're on YouTube. It's been like on my list for, I don't know, 4 months or something. Maybe even more. Gonna get my pencil, Apple Pencil, my glove, pen tips glove, but you could use any glove. It's like neoprene or something. Oof, neoprene. The smell just like reminds me of surfing, wetsuits. Oof, yeah, haven't surfed in a long time. Okay, let's change the view. Here we go, here's me, iPad. I'm going to do some animating today, and there's this really cool app called Loom. It's got 3 O's, Loom, and you can have a look here. Check it out. This is what I've been working on here and there. It's pretty fun. A couple of really simple, like doodly kind of animations. All black and white. So I'm just gonna, do one of these, and then I'm gonna work on another animation series or collection that I've pretty much just started. So these black and white ones are recent ones, but yeah, I've got a ton of these things. All right. So let's create a new one. And this is like an incredible way of creating. Like if you're an animator or an illustrator, this is just like, it's like a bit of a mind shift. So I'm gonna change my background color to white. And I don't even know what these things are. They're pretty new. This, gonna change to black. And okay, we've got a line. And this one has 12 frames, and change that to 10 frames. Or maybe even 5 frames. And then here, I'll create another one. This I'll change to 1 frame. You might be like, okay, I don't understand anything. It will become clear in just a minute or 2 or something like that. Okay. So I've been a fan of these big-eyed kind of people. Like something like that. And this is all vector, so like you can zoom in and it doesn't get blurry or pixelated, but it does mean that sometimes it's a bit weird. But it's still amazing. I dig it. And on top here. We'll give this guy some hair. And like, this is not like Procreate. I can't just cut things out and move them to other places. But what I can do, I can do a GM. All right. That'll be pretty sweet, I think. Okay. Oh no, go forward. Something like that. Okay, so this is going to be like my base layer. I'm going to trace other stuff on top of this, and then maybe add a couple of little like wiggly lines here and there. Or this GM could just like pop out and pop back. Ha! I like that better. Okay. So, which line am I doing this on? I want to work on this layer. Okay. And let's increase the thickness a little bit. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't want to go all the way. Flip. Okay, let's try that again. Or I might need to, actually. Nah, let's try not do it. Just talking to myself, don't mind me. So, anyway, the weather is beautiful here. I sat outside for lunch. It was awesome. My wife was very kind because I forgot my lunchbox at home with a salad in it. And I was too lazy to walk back home. So I was just going to eat ham and bananas and crackers because that's what I have at the studio. So she went back to fetch our little babe from daycare or preschool and then came back with lunch for me. So it was very, very kind. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. Okay, next, check this out. You just go whoop, and it's there. But I don't want any of these bookmarks or onion skinning. I just want to reference that first frame. And I'm not trying to make this exact, but I am trying to kind of stick to the lines, because then it kind of feels like this wiggly, cool, handmade animation. We might be able to animate that little eye, like going back and forth as well. That could be pretty cool. Okay. Nope. I'm just getting straight into this. Hold on, hold on. Just like into automatic mode here. So today I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I've been highly productive. Like, whew. I've been very focused. Been doing a bunch of different things. One of the things that I did today was really kind of test out Photoshop's AI skills, but not just like, oh, like everybody else is doing, like putting top hats on people and putting birds on places. Like, most of that is like basic photo manipulation that you're just using Photoshop to do a lot quicker. Photoshop is Photoshop, right? You're doing photo manipulation. Now you're just using AI stuff to do it. It's like, well, what about an Illustrator? What about my style? Like, how do I use AI to help me with what I want to do? My style, my workflow. And so, yeah, I did 2 pieces today. Check out my Discord. Yeah, my Discord is the only place that I've shared them, and a few other Discords. Very cool, very interesting. Might be able to show you here, actually. Actually, hold on. Here we go. This is... I'm going to open them up in a separate app so you can't see how many tabs I have open. And then let's go here. This is piece number 1. It's pretty interesting. Piece number 2, pretty interesting. A lot of doodle bombing. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff. Like all of these human elements are, and this bird, even the skull in the background and this little bird, all AI generated. All of this is AI generated. Like I did the head and the flower crown, the flower eye, even the hair color. It actually used to not be a white lady. It was a brown lady, black lady. Yeah, new dress, all kinds of stuff. All these like little flowers here and there. And then I did all the doodles. So yeah, it's been really an interesting process. Anyway, let's go back to drawing stuff here. Okay, this is frame number 3. Let's go to frame number 4. I don't really mind where I start. Maybe it would be better. Wow, that was a super wiggly line. You can do it, Rich. Okay. Ooh, I was about to start on the GM again. I'll get there. I'll get there. I've got a lot of vibrations happening inside my pocket. It's my phone. And I think it's because I turned off like do not disturb because I was expecting a phone call. The phone call did not come, but now things are just vibrating, vibrating, vibrating. So maybe I should just turn it off here. Hey you, let's go into personal. That means only personal people will be able to get hold of me. Okay. Yeah. So it looks pretty cool, right? And let's go for 10 frames per second. A little less intense. Yeah, I like it. Maybe zoom in a little bit there. Ha! Okay, now, a Bowser. We now need to duplicate this one. And then I'm just going to play it and clear. Okay, so what that did was just duplicate the line thickness so it's exactly right. Excuse me. Let's go for 10 frames. And the first thing I want to do is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can just do that all at once, I reckon. And I've gone to the 5th frame because now it needs to go back and forth. And G, what? GM. And it would be probably pretty cool if it could stay out there for a little bit. So let's go trace this one on the frame after it and also on the frame before it. Okay. Nope. There we go. So I sent out a newsletter today. I am going to be doing a Skillshare live session. So it's like an online class, but it's going to be an hour long, maybe an hour and a half, all about NFTs and what NFTs are. It's basically a Q&A. So if you are an artist, specifically this is, aimed at artists. If you're an artist and you want to get into the NFT space and you're like, woo, this sounds awesome. Like I have no idea what NFTs are or how they work, or I have a ton of questions, I'm going to be answering literally all the questions, and I will be teaching you how to set up your first wallet. And because you then, do it with me, I'll send you crypto so you don't have to get in your own crypto or, put any money in. I'll send you some crypto. Then with that crypto, you can mint an NFT or buy an NFT. It's going to be epic. One of my NFTs, if you want. So that is happening on the next week, Thursday, which is the 16th of June, I think. Let's have a look at a calendar. 1, 2, 3. 15th of June at 18:45 at 5 p.m. UTC. There we go. I'm doing it. Okay. Kenzo Wine, hey, yes, how are you? Why you didn't come to BTC? We need artists like you. I promise you will get hyped. Yeah, ordinals and stuff, they're on my list of things to try. Getting there. Hold on. Just hold on. I'll get there. Okay. So, this is looking pretty cool. Boop. Now we need to do all of the in-between steps. So, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, for this, I can turn the going forwardness on. Or is it the going backwardness on? Maybe both. There we go. So, something like that. But maybe there should be a little G over here. Maybe here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, it can be a GM. Something like that. And then it's gonna pop back down. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, I like it. This guy we can just hide for now. GM. So, my little guy's just saying, good morning, good morning, good morning. I like it. Okay, so it's a bit of a warm-up, a bit of a doodle. I think that's pretty cool. I would maybe like to try create something like this now. Or like this. This is a pretty cool idea, I think. So, I'm going to duplicate this guy because now I know all the line settings, the thicknesses, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know, Kenzo Wine. It's sad to see no one watching you. Me too. What are the stats even like on YouTube's live thing? Go live? Is it up here? Is it up here? Do you know why, Kenzo? It's because I'm not in America. And right now it's like 3 o'clock, 20 past 3 where I am. Sometimes I've had 20 people watch me. Sometimes like 1 or 2. Right now there's just you. Man. But maybe on Twitter there are some 8 views. Okay. Oh, it says 0 viewers. So there we go. Anyway, I just like doing this. I'm doing an Adobe Live at the end of the month, which is going to be fun. The last time I did that, there were 5,000 viewers. So, I don't know why there's not people like watching, tuning in. Maybe I didn't give people enough notice. Last week I actually went to the hospital instead of doing a stream. So, this guy, let's go into him. Let's just clear everything. Let's clear everything here. And on this one, let's clear it. Okay. Now, there we go. Clear them. Now, let's make it super opaque. And I'll just do a bunch of like really cool single line kind of doodling. Yeah, something like that. And maybe we put that in there, that in there, that in there. I'm a big fan of eyes, you know, I think they're pretty cool. And then maybe we have some little dots and stuff moving around here. Okay, let's reduce the opacity and let's do this again. Okay, where did I start? I started somewhere there, I think. Let's go backwards this time. Yoop. Yoop. So the other day, I got some underwear that I designed from the company that I designed it for. That last little bit wasn't so good. It was, I don't have the underwear here, I've just got the packaging. It was something like this. But I made a reel of me like doing all the unboxing, like the, but I did all the sound effects myself, like, so that was really fun. Today or yesterday, I got some socks from them as well, so that I designed, same pattern. It was really cool. I'm pumped about it. But I made a reel on Instagram, and it is, you know, over the last couple of weeks or months, like my highest performing reel, because at the end, I think it's because at the end, I do a little bit of a wiggle, a butt wiggle in my new underwear. I think people were quite a fan of that. Oh no, dear. There we go. Okay, let's do this again without spitting on my iPad. Okay. Okay. Let's go round and round and round. Yeah, that one did not work out super well, but that is okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, next one. So we just got 5 of these to do. I find that 5 is like a magic number when it comes to these kind of stop frame animation or frame by frame animations. I mean, that one could be an eye. We could make it an eye. Although 4 eyes might be a bit weird. 3 eyes or 5 eyes would be good. Okay. Something like that. Let's go again. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know why it's doing that. It's a bit irritating. Goes all the way around. And honestly, this is like, I don't know, maybe I'd call this like motion doodling. It's very fun. It is very fun. Just wait until I show you how to do like the little speckly sparklies, the little lines that move. It's a very fun way of creating. And this is definitely the way that I see like looping animation displayed in my mind. It's in a circle rather than like a timeline, which is very linear. It's like it has a start and an end, whereas this, it's a circle. It just keeps on going round and round and round. So these guys, man, have produced this amazing app. You can even export it to Adobe Animator, which used to be called Adobe Flash. And it's all vector, so you can change stuff. Okay, let's have a look at what that looks like. 10 frames per second. Oh, good. Okay, next. Let's do these little things. Maybe we turn this one off. And There we go. It's like a highway of these little ants coming out. Whee! So I like that. That is cool. And then here, what I reckon we try to do is we do a little bit of rainbowing. Yeah. So that looks pretty interesting, pretty cool. Maybe we can do something similar up here. So, in case I mess things up horribly, I'm going to duplicate this and we'll just chuck things out. Okay. Okay. I feel like I need something there. So maybe let's put something there. Just like a little circle or something. Feels like it just needs to fill the gap. Gap filler. Yeah. That looks good. And then one more layer. Okay, pause. Five. And then it will be a flat layer. Instead of a line layer, a full layer, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. So, this morning, we did a bunch of arm exercises, arm workouts. We did a little bit of exercise every day, my wife and I. But then, you know what happened? Interesting. It's just turning this one. And that's because it's at that many frames per second. Okay. So anyway, we did an arm workout this morning, which was great. Our arms were like jelly afterwards. But then I get to the studio and I have asked an electrician or a handy woman to come and fix our light, which might be like, dude, why don't you fix your own light? It's because we have really high ceilings and I don't have a ladder. So I was like, can you just, whatever you do to fix lights and ceilings here, please just come do it for me. But what I didn't realize is that she just borrowed a ladder from one of the other tenants. She asked me to go get the ladder with her, asked me to help her fix it, and then I'm pretty sure she's going to charge me. That's just the way the Dutch are. But I was just like, oh, okay. So next time I'm going to get the ladder and ask the guy if I can borrow it and change my own light. But we did a bit of what's the word? MacGyvering, debugging, troubleshooting. Put the new ones in, didn't work. Moved the little starter engines around, still didn't work. Moved one light to another light slot, the old light into the new light slot, and it worked. But man, carrying that ladder, that was, it was super tough. Okay, here's what I'm not enjoying. Oh, there's another one. Why does it only appear sometime? Don't understand. See that? Go away. Oh, maybe maybe. Nope, it's still there. Can definitely still see that. This kind of reminds me of a monster of sorts. Three-eyed monster. All right, what are we going to do about this? Let's see. Is it this one? Okay, well, I'm just going to... So that looks pretty good. Now I'll just redo these guys. Let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum-dum. Nope, that didn't do it. How about I move this guy down here? But why? It's not this layer. It's not that layer. It's pretty interesting. I reckon it's this layer or this layer. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good, barring that little glitch. Might have to find it out or fix it in my own time. All right. So we did two pretty cool animations, I think. In the Dutch, they say volgens mij, according to me. I think it looks pretty good. Loom is pretty rad. Although this one, there's still something about it, like that slow movement between these like two bodies. Might have to revisit that one. Okay. Now, let's go into this one, which is Procreate. I want to create one of these, a soul. So I've got this guy, which is really cool. So somebody the other day, one of my friends, was like, well, have you ever tried to draw a soul? I was like, whoa, that's really interesting. What does a soul look like? Like, does a soul have two eyes? Is a soul always the same colors? Like, what is a soul? So these are like my interpretations of a soul. So pretty interesting. So I'm going to draw a new one. 2160 by 2700. 2160. Somewhere up here, somewhere down here. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's see if there's any comments or anything like that on Twitter. Dot, 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 dot. Well, I just won an auction. That's cool. Choo. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet, people. But it's all right. Okay. What I'm going to do is a little bit of blue work. And also, I really like my background color to be this beigey color. And yeah, just draw one of these guys. Oh, excuse me. Ugh, I hate it when people do that. I didn't try it. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. I think I like the longer eyes better. Ooh, that's an interesting eye. Something like that. Kind of reminds me of a ghost or something. Maybe. This one can be turned slightly. There we go, something like that. Yeah, I like it. And then like the eyes could be like all in different places. Very interesting. And then it could be like shimmering and shining, emanating joy or happiness or something. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Looks pretty good. Now, let's do some actual line work. I'm going to try out the rusty nib, one of these brushes in the rusty nib. Nibs and tick pens. There are also brush pens. So maybe a crusty brush pen. That could be pretty cool. What does that look like? Yeah. Or we could try one of the, like the super smooth ones. Can't remember which one it was. This one, smooth natural nib. And we could make it blue as well, like blue, pink, and white. This is appealing, friends. Something like that. I'm going to put this on top. And I'm going to adjust it. So brightness down, saturation down. Okay. So now I can still see the sketch on top. Okay. Dope, 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 dope. Okay. Now, there's a whole bunch of pinks and blues in my palette. So, what are we going to do here? Let's go for a pink first, I reckon. And then we'll go for a lighter blue. Yeah. A darker pink. Let's try that line again. Yep. A lighter blue. Yeah. There we go. And then after that, done quite a few, I think. Oh, white. Let's do white. No, thanks. Man, I don't want to color drop. I'm done. I'm done color dropping. Please stop color dropping. Dude. Dude. I'm done. I'm telling you, I'm done color dropping. Man, I would have been like pretty upset if it color dropped again. I'm not going to use you color drop. Ha. Okay. Done some pinking. Do we do final pink or darker, or what is the story here? Peach. Or we do it something like that, I reckon. And then this one up here, because then it comes back. Okay. going to do some eyes. And pop them in here. Boop, 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 boop. Thanks. And let's do some more pupils. Okay. That was a bit of a weird one. Okay. So it's very flat, which is very interesting. So not like the other ones at all. Man. Okay. Group it, and then let's turn on our animation assist. Add a frame. I do not want that. And this one. Foreground. Yes. Okay. So now I have a bit of a question whether this is going to work or not. No. Let's create a group here. Never mind my ramblings. I continue to use this as a reference. It will give it a nice like handmade feel. Okay. Then I went from light pink through to dark pink. This darky pink. Yeah. Okay, we can fill that, and then, no, it didn't go, yeah, it went from dark pink, so dark pink, and then a light pink. It's just emanating like in a loop. That's why I'm referencing the previous frame. Okay, sometimes I try things like a little bit like too technical or too complicated. Okay, then it's this blue. There we go. Okay. Then it's the pink, this pink. Yeah. Okay. And then light blue. Very light blue. And then I think it's white. Over there. And then this one over here. Okay. Then we do some white for the eyes. So we're not going to rub out or erase. So, if you didn't know, I am a parent. I'm a dad. My wife is a mom. And whew, parenting can be intense, like it's full of joy. But something that has, made a big difference lately is that my kiddo is able to put herself to sleep. So we sing some songs, we read some books, tell her some stories, then we say goodnight and we leave the room. And honestly, it saves us about half an hour. Sometimes it saves us an hour. And it feels like there's a whole bunch more time in the day again, which is amazing. Okay, let's pop some color into here. And she's also going to preschool now for 4 mornings a week. And to Oma and Opa for the other mornings. Oh, good, lots of gas. Okay, let's have a quick look at what this looks like. Looks pretty cool. So I'm aiming for 5, 5, 5, 5. Hey man, 5. Okay. Let's group these guys. And honestly, I really need to pee. So, 5-minute break, guys. 5 minutes. I might also make myself some tea. It's 10 to 4 on my side. So I've been streaming for 15 minutes. Sometimes I get through the whole stream without needing to pee. But now, yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back. I am back. So it's pretty interesting, like, there might be like a 5-minute delay or something. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, I don't know. But it's like, I wonder if the chat gets through quicker than the video. So I'm trying to let the people know in the past that in the future I'm back. Pretty interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do blue first, unless the blue also changes, but that might be a little bit too intense because it's such a big area. There we go. And I think it's white next. Yeah. 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 Just want to make sure we know. You know. Okay, white. And then a purple. Oh, not purple, it's like this. What do they call it? Fuchsia, hot pink. Fuchsia? Fuchsia? I don't know how to say that word. Fuchsia? I'm just saying the same thing, aren't I? Over and over again. Yeah. Maybe what we do here is we go cut that, duplicate it, pop it to the top like that, group those ones. Pretty interesting, I think. Yeah, that is really interesting, actually. Happy little accident there, but now I can, clearly see what colors are coming next. Something like that. Okay. Did that help me at all? I think it's this one. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Okay. And then blue. And then pink. Okay. There it is. Pop you in there. And then this pink. Thanks, I'm done. Okay. Like that. And then this light blue. And then white again. Okay. Then we do some eyes. There we go. Now, okay. That was not so good. I want to erase with the current brush. Thank you. try that one again. Okay. And clipping mask with a black. Okay, so now we have 3. Frames per second. Things are looking good. Let's play without it, without the reference. I like it, I like it. I like the flat feel. There's no lines. It's very different to my previous stuff. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's do this all again. Now I got some reference. Let's see if it will help. Can't remember if the other ones had mouths. They did have mouths. Something to bear in mind. Put the mouth back. Let's bring that up. Okay, let's try. So, blue is next. This light blue. There we go. And then white. Like that. Yes. And then hot pink. I think I'm correct. Hot pink. And then that pink. Yeah. Then this pink. And then this blue. And then this pink. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this actually worked. Continue filling. Nope. Yes? Nope. No. All right. I think that's good. So I'm not the biggest, I'm not the best at drawing like perfect lines and perfect circles especially. But some days I'm definitely better, and some days I'm definitely worse than others. Today I'm doing pretty good, I think. Doing pretty good. Okay. Clipping mask. Let's put some of these guys in here. Okay. Okay. So it's getting pretty close. Getting pretty close indeed. I like it, I like it. Okay. So last time, it's going to be this pink for this time. Okay, but we always start with the blue. A blue. Wasn't the smoothest line there, was it? Okay, and then this pink. Okay. I think it's this pink anyway. Just do one more check. Yeah. This pink and then the blue. And then a white. There we go. So tomorrow I'm taking a train to another city called Alkmaar. I'm going to go get my running shoes fitted for insoles. I got these running shoes from a brand called Ultra. And honestly, they are the most comfortable shoes or running shoes I've ever had in my entire life. I'm pretty sure the insoles are going to change that, but they're spacious. Like I have wide feet, so they help my feet fit into a shoe. Apparently, if you have really narrow shoes and it starts to like constrain and squeeze your feet, not so good for you. Like there's other stuff in other parts of your body. And I've always struggled finding shoes that are wide enough for my feet. So finally, I find this running brand. My chiropractor told me about them. But finally, I find a brand of shoes that are wide enough to fit my feet. And I'm just like, this is crazy. Why has no one told me about this before? You know? Okay, let's do some filling. Yes, continue filling. You know that once upon a time, you could not do this in Procreate. What a great thing this is. Okay. You know, to keep on like dragging the colors in, dragging. There was no like fill tool. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does. It just disappears. It's like it does an undo automatically. Thank you. And now for the... Guys, is this the last one? This is number 5. This is number 5. It's been pretty epic. Yeah. We still need to do the mouths on each one. Okay. Okay. There we go. Bing, 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 bing. Does it feel like it's emanating joy and happiness? Emanating life? I think so, especially when there's a smile there. I like it, I like it. Okay, so, unless I need another frame or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I would have to end up with pink there. I think we need one more. One more. Okay. Bear with me here. Oh, my tea. Beware, there will be slurping. Did I put honey? I did put honey. Guys, I'm just saying honey plus like English Ceylon tea, black tea, and milk, oat milk in my case. So good. So good. Okay, what are we doing now? Blue. This blue? I think so. Yeah, this blue. Goes around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, and he gets to the end. Okay, then this pink. Yep. Yes. When I'm streaming, my iPad gets like incredibly hot. I don't think it gets as hot when I'm not streaming. Which is kind of weird. It reminds me a lot of like particles or light particles who behave differently, like if they're being observed or the data is being stored or something like that. Intelligence, artificial intelligence, all that kind of stuff is really interesting. Consciousness, what is even consciousness? Okay, and finally, I think it goes back to this one. Okay, continue fill in. Yes. Okay. You know what I like about this kind of animation is that it's like almost still. Like if you had to just watch a human trying to sit still, like unless they're really good, like you know that they're moving because they're breathing. Maybe they're also like emanating some kind of energy or magic or joy or something. But when you look at a picture, a photo, you're like, yep, this is a photo. You just know automatically. It's like we have a photo or video sensor in our brains. Okay, clipping mask. There we go. There we go. I don't know if I did that one properly, but okay. Alrighty. Take this guy out, and we can put a little smiley face in here, I reckon. This guy could even have like multiple eyes. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. Just looking at the time. Do we have time to explore this? Okay. And the last one. So what we could do, let's just play it, see what it looks like. Yeah. I like that. I like it a lot. So there we go. 3 souls. But what we could do, just at the end here, is we could group these two, duplicate them, just flatten them, and then put them in different places, just to see what it looks like. You know? Nope. Go back. Okay. Something like that looks pretty cool. Maybe there's just like too much stuff going on. I don't know. Yeah, I like that. That's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any viewers still here, I'm going to go back to my gallery. And that's going to be it. We've done an animation. This can be soul 3, 2, 2. Because this guy is soul number 1. Ah, these guys also had arms and belly buttons. Let's try that. What would it look like if this guy had? Ha! I think that could look pretty cool. Nope. Can't see where I'm drawing. Okay. I can do it. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. And then we hide the top layer. And we just collapse all the other groups. And let's play. I really like it. Let me make it a bit bigger for you. Yeah. I'm pumped. Okay, so got this one. We've got this one. We've got this one. We're just gonna keep on exploring different styles and ways of doing these characters. I dig it. And then if you missed out, we also did these things. Little loomies. They're a little bit glitchy, don't know why, but it is what it is. This guy just says, Jim, good morning. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to close everything down here. I'm going to say thank you for tuning in. You guys rock. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. 1 p.m. UTC.